Guys, welcome back to HMRK. It's H here in my motor. Literally, let me do a quick time check. I can see that it's 18:24. Literally just finished a hard day's worth of graft of work. Literally was working from home today. Literally, obviously knew that there was the game on today. Midweek games are always tough. I think they're tough for a lot of people, a lot of fans, generally speaking, having to kind of go in and do a hard day's worth of graft and then try to, get yourself to the ground, get there early enough so you can maybe sink a pint or two. So looking forward to it. Actually, it's been quite nice just to most of the games have been away from home actually recently, so it's nice to get back to the ground. So I'm quite happy about that. Obviously the last game was the FA Cup, which was at home as well, which was an evening game, and the actual atmosphere really came across in the TV, so it was really nice. So finally get to use my season ticket again. I'm not sure how much traffic there's going to be. Imagine probably going to take me a good 35-40 minutes to park up the usual spot outside my dad's and then walk down. So hopefully I'll be able to get into the stadium before the kickoff and sink a pint at minimum with me pals. And what I think about the game tonight, let's move on to the game tonight. Actually, Southampton, we typically have a reasonably good record against Southampton. They had an extra 30 minutes, I think, against Coventry in the FA Cup. So that would probably be in their legs. And I think that they've got a few injuries. I listened to Ralph Hasenhüttl's press conference, and he said there was a few players out, so hopefully that will bode well. Also, I listened to Conte. He seemed to be quite chirpy and happy. He mentioned that it was good to kind of get a couple of players in Bentancur and Kulusevski. He said that they were integrating well into the group of players, and the little debuts that they got, they seemed good actually. Bentancur was very positive, and personally I think he'll make a debut tonight. I feel that he will start tonight, and that's not, there's nothing against Winksy. Skip's out injured. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Winks does start, but I think Bentancur might just start with Dier in the middle. I think the defence will be the same. I can't see the defence changing as long as Romero comes through his 60-70 minutes that he played. I know he cramped up a little bit, but as long as that's cool, I think he'll start. And I think the team will be pretty much the same team, barring Bentancur for Winks. If that doesn't happen, then it's most likely going to be the same team. So I'm looking forward to it. Man United had dropped a couple more points, so really does open up top four here, guys. I'm not going to get carried away. This is Spurs we're talking about. I could be venting later after we've lost. I do feel we'll win. I think away form is going to be crucial. So we've got this home game against Southampton. We've got another home game against Wolves on Sunday, and then I think that's 4 away games, up north actually. I think we got Burnley, Man City, Leeds, and somewhere sandwiched in between that, Middlesbrough. And I think that's going to be the crux and the key to our season. If we can, Man City away, oh God, take a point from that, I guess, and we can get something from Burnley. But Burnley showed yesterday how good they are. They're fighting for their lives, so they may actually cause an upset. And Leeds as well, they're struggling with some injuries. If we can, come away from them 3 games with 7 points, it's all ifs and buts, and we can kind of say beat Southampton and Wolves, we could be right in the race. But I don't want to get carried away. It's great that we've got Conte. I really love him. I think he's such a breath of fresh air. He says it how it is. He's to a certain extent very blunt in what he says, which is great. So hopefully the board will listen to what he's got to say, and let's hope for a win tonight. I'm gonna go for a 3-1 again. So catch you at the ground. Come on, you Spurs. Just walking through the alley and gonna turn left onto the high road. We'll see the stadium shortly. And the team news is, there is no team news. It's an unchanged side for Antonio Conte. So Bentancur and Kulusevski on the bench.
Yeah, I thought your mum looked. Did you get to go and see him, or are you going? No, no. Where are you going to see him?
Yes! Woo! Offside! Come on. Yes! Woo! Who scored? Sonny! Sonny! Oh, the own goal? Yeah. Good save there by Lloris. Hugo! Fucking what are the chances of him slipping like that? Shit! And they've scored! 1-1. That was schoolboy defending. Yes! Oh! Come on, you Spurs! Come on, you Spurs! Come on! Come on! Yes! 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 Finally! Fucking hell! Fucking hell, mate! Fucking hell, mate! I'll tell you.
I'm just worried about VAR now with that Johnny.
Yeah, I am as well. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about VAR as well. Let's see what happens. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. I wanna be in that number. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. There you go. Fully deserved equaliser. Two. My God.
Carbon copy, man.
3-2, Southampton.
How much space with 2 goals, man? It's got to fucking look up, pick it up.
What a load of shite. Yes! Fucking get it! Come on! Free throw! VAR offside. Unbelievable. Hey guys, welcome back to HMRK and a very, very disappointing result tonight. Literally in the car, it's actually raining, as you can probably see from the windows. I had to get out as quick as possible after the result, but to be honest with you, hand on heart, any Spurs fan who thinks we deserved anything from that game tonight was completely watching the wrong game. Southampton were very good, and we were just passive tonight, just really slow, second to everything. Southampton just outfought us, outplayed us, just wanted it more, were more aggressive. We were really kind of on the back foot. It just reminded me of what I've been watching really for the last couple of years under under Mourinho and Nuno, just defending deep, looking to counter, but not really having any kind of patterns of play with how we were going to counter. Somehow we got ourselves in front, so yeah, we've gone 1-0. We've got 1-0 up with an own goal, and then you think, come on, take off from here, but we allow Southampton back into the game again, and a mistake from Ben Davis. Actually, I think he slipped from what I could see, and we had plenty of opportunities to get rid of the ball actually, and we didn't. And then Broja scored an equaliser. And to be honest with you, Hugo Lloris kept us in the game. He kept us in the game. He had a couple of really good saves. Southampton kind of really tore us apart with the way they actually got in a couple of times, where basically Lloris was the last man, the last line of defence, and did really well. And you think, come on, get yourself in at half time and reorganise, and Conte will have seen the fact that Royale was absolutely pony tonight, along with Reguilon. I keep saying this, and I'll say it again. Anyone who thinks Reggie and Royale are the way forward for us, again, they're watching the wrong football players. Reggie has gone backwards since he turned up. I don't think he's very good defensively, and I don't think he's any better going forward actually. He was slightly better than Royale, so I found the decision to take him off by Conte mystifying. Royale, why we scouted him and bought him, I will never know. Absolute terrible player. I mean, Doherty's terrible, but this guy's even worse. The only positive is that he's 22 years old, so there's a possibility that he could be coached and maybe converted. But what I saw tonight, Sanchez, wow, don't even get me started about Sanchez. What a terrible. This is after Conte said that this guy could be a world beater, a really top defender. He was terrible tonight, absolutely terrible, as was Højbjerg. So this wasn't just a couple of bad players, this was a really poor performance. Harry Kane, very quiet tonight. Sonny might have scored the goal, but had a poor game. Sonny's been poor for a while actually. Lucas, wow, wins the ball back and gives it away easily. Loads of misplaced passes. So tonight as a team, we were very poor. I'm worried actually, because Southampton, I thought, having played the next 30 minutes of football and having a few injuries, I thought we'd win tonight. I predicted a 3-1. But I think Wolves are a better side than Southampton. I think they're a much more organised side. They might not score as many goals, but I'm actually worried for us. I'd like to see some kind of reaction on Sunday, but I'm fearful because everyone I speak to keeps telling me that we've got a chance for top 4. But watching that tonight, the big winners here are going to be potentially Man United, who put in a poor performance last night and managed to get a draw, and West Ham, who we weren't brilliant but got over the line, which is what we needed to do tonight, and we didn't. And now Arsenal probably in pole position, although they're playing Wolves tomorrow. So now we're going to be relying on Wolves to do us a favour, and then perhaps we could maybe kind of get away with a poor performance tonight. I can't hide it. That was a poor performance tonight. Very disappointed, and I think Conte will not want to speak to the players tonight. I really don't think he'll want to speak to the players tonight, and it'll be interesting to see what his thoughts were, because as a Spurs fan, that was a poor performance tonight. I'm going to get myself home. I'm going to dust myself down. I'm going to try to relax, and let's see what happens. Let's roll on Sunday. So catch you on the next one. Come on, you Spurs!